just a short while ago near the finish line at the Boston Marathon. We have some video coming in of when the explosions went off. You see the white smoke right there. 4 hours into the marathon, a little over 4 hours into the marathon. A second explosion followed just seconds later. Police have now confirmed those explosions, say that there are injuries on the scene as we've seen them being wheeled away for the past several minutes. But as I am cautioning, we have no idea what might have set these, who or what might have set these explosions off just a short while ago.
And to repeat again what you said, George,
again,
about
terrorists.
500,000 people showing up all along this route. What the winners had already passed by, that 26.2-mile run, they had already been passed by for some time. It was about 3 hours after the first winners crossed that line.
Kendall Heath, the first person on the scene for ABC News, was there about 4 blocks away from the explosions when they went off. What was the scene after the explosions, Kendall? Did you get a sense of how quickly the police and fire officials were able to respond?
Well, George, I mean, spectators just were watching for a few minutes, if you will, and then all of a sudden, I mean, within minutes, then responders started moving towards the scene, but there was a lot of confusion and runners not knowing whether to stop, whether to keep going. So just a lot of folks kind of waiting for guidance, and then they eventually did start moving everyone off of Boylston Street towards Mass Ave.
And Kendall, a sense of what it was like. Could you smell the smoke? Was it fume? Was it smoke? Did it smell like an electrical smoke?
You did smell sulfur. I guess that's the closest thing. That you could smell the sulfur, and the white smoke was quite large, and it really did start. The wind was coming towards where I was, so we started moving out of the area.
Kendall, we just got one report from Juju Chang, who was texted by a friend of hers whose husband was in the race, that the smoke might have been about 20 feet high from that first explosion. Fairly powerful.
Absolutely, at least. I mean, they were building over the building, and then the second one came, you know, within probably 30 seconds after the first, and there was more white smoke that was quite high.
We're looking at a still of the explosion right now, and you see that fireball, Diane, right underneath the white smoke.
You can again. 2 explosions.
Well, people are
Boylston
running.
Street. We are told by Mass General Hospital that there are at least 4 patients that they have received there, and police are telling people along the street to be sure to avoid trash cans, to avoid anything that looks suspicious to them at this point.
No word yet from Mayor Menino. The Massachusetts Senators Warren and Cowan have been informed, are aware of what has happened. They have no further comments at this time.
Crazy.
Either Martha Raddatz